Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name's Chrissy. If you have not subscribed to my channel, if you've never seen one of my videos, basically I am male to female transgender. I'm 21 years old and I have been on hormones now for about 6 months. So I've made a few videos in the past, and if you haven't seen them, be sure to go to my channel, hit subscribe, and watch my previous videos where I describe my transition basically month by month. I kind of skipped a couple months, but I'm back, so yeah. So I wanted to just do a little fill-in on what I've been noticing as far as my transition. Now that I'm 6 months in, I wanted to address some changes that I've been seeing since the past couple months. So most recently, what I've been noticing, definitely something major, which I don't know if this happens with every trans girl, but I've noticed that my shoulders are kind of, like, I've lost a lot of muscle, like upper muscle mass, so my shoulders have shrunk, if that makes sense, and become a lot more feminine. I used to think I had broad shoulders, but I either didn't have broad shoulders and I just thought it, or my shoulders actually literally got smaller. I don't know which one it is, but something's definitely happened. And I definitely enjoyed that as a, excuse me, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm sorry, I don't edit my videos because my computer, I don't have a thing to put my micro USB in yet, so you'll have to just like deal with it. A perk of my transition. I'm sorry, that just took me like 10 years to think of. So yeah, so something else, I sort of noticed that my feet were shrinking, I think. Like, I know that sounds really weird, but I don't know, I was sitting on the couch yesterday with socks on and I was like, oh my God, my feet are literally like smaller than they were a couple months ago. I think I'm a size like 11 in women. So I've kind of like, they're not big, but they're like long feet because I'm tall. So I noticed that they looked a lot smaller. I probably lost maybe a size. I haven't tried on any shoes yet, like in a while, but I'm definitely going to do that to see what size I actually am. I think I might be a 10 and a half now, which is like great because who the hell wants big feet? So what else? I haven't noticed a change in my height. I am like 6'1", 6'2". I'm a very tall girl, which sometimes is an insecurity of mine. But lately I've kind of been embracing it, and I've been embracing the fact that I have long ass legs, which is really great for me because I love long legs. Like, who doesn't love long legs? So that's been a perk for me, definitely. Actually, it's funny. I just came from the liquor store. I was getting wine, and this guy in line was like, how much milk did your mother give you? Like, hinting that I'm so tall. And I get that. Like, I get things about my height every single day. And sometimes it's like, oh, it's exhausting. But sometimes I just am like brushing it off. I'm like, thanks. What else is going on in my life? I don't know. I also noticed my face has changed more than it was a couple months ago. I know I talked about my face in my last video, but it definitely has gotten more feminine, which is great. It also has, my nose has slimmed down, which is really weird because I didn't think that would happen on hormones. But my therapist actually did inform me that I'm on 6 months, so from 6 to 12 months, you can expect a lot more facial changes, which I'm gonna love because there are some angles of my face. Like, it doesn't matter how you look. Everyone has insecurities about themselves. I have insecurities about a certain angle of my face. I hate parts of it. Like, I just feel, ugh. So everybody has those insecurities. Like, it's trans or not, everybody has that. My breasts also have totally grown, like a lot more than they have in the past couple months. I think I'm an A. I don't know. I've never been size, which is so stupid. I need to go to like Victoria's Secret or something. But I haven't like had the time. I've been either working nonstop. I just got out of school, which is why I'm filming a video, because I feel like I can finally sit down and like actually talk about stuff, which is great. Another thing. Oh, so my hips have gotten a lot bigger, which I love. My hips actually, before I started hormones, I was kind of shaped, I had a feminine shape sort of, but I was big, and then it just became bigger at the hips a little bit, and then like tiny legs. So it was an awkward body shape. Now I'm kind of like a little bit of breast. My waist has gotten smaller, thank God. And then like more hips, and now like my legs have filled out, which is really great because I had chicken legs before, and people would be like, oh my God, your legs are so skinny, but my body was like thicker and bigger and wider, and I hated that. So I'm happy that my legs have filled out. I've also noticed a lot of cellulite around my thighs. My thighs have gotten so thick, like so big. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like I want thick thighs, but like I don't want like fat thighs. I don't know. I don't really care. Cause like I just, whatever is, I like the more feminine shape to my body and my thighs and everything. So I'm also just hoping that in the future, my breasts get bigger, my waist gets smaller, maybe my hips get a little bigger, my butt's growing too. I forgot to mention my butt. My butt is getting huge, thank God. It's getting thick. I used to have a tiny, before I started hormones, my ass was so small, and now it's like big, thank God. So that's that's another thing that I'm like obsessed with. My hair, I know that hormones makes your hair, not on your head, but like your hair on your body like slow down. Totally see that. Like I was never like hairy, like a hairy person, but before I started hormones, like my hair would be growing in like every couple days, and then I would shave it and then would come in black because I was shaving it so much. That has slowed down so much. Like literally I shave my arms now like maybe like twice a week. Oh my God, okay, this is my spray tan. Well, my self tanner that I was like rubbing on my body, and I don't know why it clings to the elbow creases, but it's disgusting. I need to like shower or something. Sorry, side note. But yeah, my body hair has slowed down. My facial hair has not slowed down. I definitely need to, you can't see it because I shaved, but I want to get laser. I already did 6 treatments of laser hair a couple years ago, but it grows like every day and it's black. So you can't tell because I shave it like so much, but it's getting a pain to shave it every day. So I'm going to have to go back. But the problem with laser hair is that you can't go out in the sun for the time between and everything. And it's summer, so I'm clearly going to be going out in the sun. So like, yeah, that's a problem with me. So I don't know. I have to wait until like the fall or something. And I love self-tanning, so I like don't know. I'm like stuck. But yeah. Another thing I noticed is I already talked about emotionalness in the past couple of videos, but like I'm more emotional than I've ever been. Like I was at a club last weekend for my friend's graduation, and like we were drinking whatever, and I was like feeling great, and then I started bawling my eyes out, and everyone's like it's like a lit club, like everyone's dancing, and then everyone's like, why is she crying, like what's happening? And I was just like, oh my God, like I just started bawling, and I'm like, honestly, like I just feel like people are looking at me, and I feel like I'm standing out, and people are wondering if I'm trans, and I just like can't take it, and like I just got so overwhelmed. And then my friend talked to me for like a half hour, and she gave me like a pep talk, and then I was just like, yeah, fuck this. And then I just started like being happy and dancing again. Like that is something that you totally will experience on hormones. Like, I mean, maybe not in the first couple months. I wasn't that emotional in the first, well, actually that's a lie. The first 2 months I had like a breakdown in the doctor's office when I had my checkup, and I was like crying for no reason. So yes, you will have emotions, a lot of them. And last but not least, I totally noticed that my posture has changed, which is so weird. I don't think this is like in every single trans girl case, but for me, like I find it so much. I used to have a problem like sitting up straight like this. Well, I still have a hunchback kind of, which I need to like get figured out. But let's see, this is as straight as I can sit up. So I used to have really like bad posture. And I would try to sit up and it would just hurt. Like it wouldn't feel right. Like my body wouldn't feel right. And now when I do it, it just feels right. Like I can do it no problem. I don't have to suffer. I think my body is a lot more flexible, if that makes sense. Like I can do this and it's fine. Another thing, excuse me, I can't edit this because my computer, whatever. But another thing that I've noticed is that I can squat a lot easier. Like I used to never be able to squat down. I don't know why. It's so weird. I couldn't hold my weight, or my body wasn't wasn't proportionate. But now I can totally just squat for like 2 minutes, like grab something, because I'm a bartender, so I have to like squat down and, sorry, somebody just texted me. Okay, so squat down and then like grab some stuff out of the fridge and then just get back up like it's fine. I could never do that before. It would kill me, like literally kill me. I don't know why. Also, muscle mass has shrunk so much. Like, it's crazy. I have no muscle left in my body. Like, when again, I'm a server and a bartender, so like I have to go out back and like pick up a rack of cups and like bring them out. And I used to like be able to do it no problem. And now, holy shit, I can't even carry like a little bucket full of like plates. Like, I literally am dying. So that's something else. I don't know if that's a pro or con, but that's something else that's like dramatically changed. Like, somebody was like, you're being like a wimp, like stop. And I'm like, no, I dead ass do not have the muscle in my body to carry this right now. Like, it was bad. So those are all of my crazy lifestyle changes, not lifestyle, but life changes that I've been going through with my transition and my journey so far. Thank you all for subscribing and watching and being interested in my life enough to, even if you're just being a nosy bitch and you're not even subscribed, thank you for taking the time to bask in the glory of me, I guess. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I'm thinking of doing a makeup video soon, like a updated makeup collection or even maybe a tutorial if people are interested in that. So let me know if you are in the comments below. And yes, so I'll see you guys really soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.